Hey guys, RXVR reporting here. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. So I'm doing sort of like a live reaction video here today. So no editing, no sort of video structure. It's just me doing an impressions video of a certain game, which for me personally, this gives me a lot of nostalgia. So yeah, thought I'd do a video on this today, guys. So let me know what you think about, this type of content down below, because I'm normally doing Half-Life Alyx videos slash tutorial videos, and I'm changing up things a little bit on my channel. And yeah, so anyway, with this application here, it just brings back a lot of nostalgia. So the terrible bed, the yo-yo in the corner there, all the Genesis games, the Genesis slash Mega Drive, the VHS tapes, the chair that I can literally feel just by looking at it, and the desk, which they were okay. They weren't, terrible, but, I guess they did the job. But yeah, so for me, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. My first ever console that I do recall owning, so I could have owned something before them, was the Genesis. So games like Splatterhouse, Aladdin, what else was there? There was Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, games like that, Home Alone. It was absolutely amazing. And yeah, just looking at all this here, it's bringing it's bringing a very fuzzy feeling to me. And yeah, so I assume based upon the fact this has workshop content that you have the option to, alter the environments. So I'm assuming there should be modifications available to do that. I haven't done enough research in regards to that, but yeah. So if you have the option to do it, then, definitely expand on that idea. But yeah. So anyway, with the navigation of the menus, you may or may not like the idea of this. I personally am sort of on the fence of the idea. So basically what you need to do to navigate the menus, which get your, say, controller, whatever you're using. You can use your keyboard as well if you like. Say, for example, you want to go to your audio settings, hit A on your controller, and that is it. So you can't navigate the menu with, say, using up, down, or anything like that on your controller. So you have to utilize, say, the option of looking at the, say, games library, audio settings, etc., and then hitting A on your controller. So yeah, for example, game navigation. So if I step back, say, this far, I can pretty much see a majority of my titles. So for me to not have the option to at least utilize my D-pad, it's kind of like disappointing. It's a little bit annoying that I have to move my head left and right like this. But anyway, it is what it is. So, I'm definitely willing to put up with it. But anyway, so navigation, I guess that's the only complaint I've really got about this. So as you can see right here, several games are right here. I'm assuming there should be the option to put ROMs in this. I'm not condoning piracy of any kind, but yeah, I'm just saying, there might be an option there as well due to having workshop content. So you might be able to mod in some of your favorite games as well from your childhood. But anyway, so go through and display what it's like to game on this. So I've got one hand available due to having the microphone in my other hands, just, because I'm going to use my Vive Pro mic. Anyway, so we'll go with Streets of Rage. We'll just go with that one there. It's going to load in, so it's going to put it in the Genesis. You'll see it turn on. And you have the option to either play it in full screen like this, or if I really want to, I can just go, right, I don't feel like playing in full screen. So I'll get out of that. Now it's hit play, and that's it. So I can sit right in front of the CRT, which is absolutely amazing as well. So if I want to, for example, skip through that, I'll go one player. And I'll just pick whoever. I don't really care. And we'll just go in and we'll just, I'll just show you how responsive and everything else is. I can't really show you, but, give you my impressions on how responsive it is. So, overall, with the colors and everything else that are displaying in front of me, they look absolutely fantastic. Your mileage may vary depending on what type of headset and stuff that you have, but it looks amazing to me. So, everything here, like the jump, yep, that feels incredibly responsive, moving left, right, up and down. That feels, incredibly responsive. So if you're concerned about playing some VR regarding the responsiveness, it feels excellent overall. But yeah, so jumping, punching, etc., it all feels fantastic. And I keep kind of repeat myself here, but I digress. Anyway, so that is pretty much it. So my final thoughts are as follows. So this here is incredibly nostalgic for me. Like going through, looking at the posters, to the CRT, to the Genesis games, to the VHS tapes, which I more than likely would have taped something when I was younger. And also the chair over there as well, which I can definitely feel just by looking at it. And yeah, one thing I failed to mention, extras as well. So this is where you get the option of if you click on extras. So leaderboards, challenges, and achievements as well, which this does come with achievements. So if you're an achievement hunter, then, you know, feel free to go through that and try and get through all the achievements. But yeah, so with this here, so just everything in general, it just looks excellent and fantastic. If you do decide to go for this, look into modifications. If you can mod in different like locations, or potentially make the room look more like your room when you were younger, that would be absolutely excellent as well. So having that type of freedom with the game would be excellent. But yeah, I digress anyway. So for me, this is pretty much nostalgia down to a T. The CRT TV, the option, like I could sit on the floor, like down here, and it pretty much is at eye level for me as well. It just, everything feels like fantastic with the location and everything else. That's not up too high. That isn't up too high. Everything is at the perfect level for me. Of course, your mileage may vary on that as well. But yeah, I guess the only thing that's really missing is, say, having a Genesis controller floating in front of me. So having some sort of tracking, I guess, would be, you know, kind of cool. That would be, you know, that would enhance the experience a little bit more. But with what we have here, it's just excellent, you know, for me personally. So yeah. Anyway, to sum it up, absolutely nostalgic. I love it. It's fantastic overall. So if you want to trip down memory lane, definitely check out the Genesis / Mega Drive collection, and you will definitely you know, be happy with it. Also, you have the option of playing this in flat as well. And yeah, so it's definitely worth looking at. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. This is RxVR. I'm doing a different sort of video compared to what I normally do. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you like this type of content, you know, let me know. There's no scripting or anything like that for me. I'm just doing a live sort of off the cuff video. So just everything is just a live sort of reaction. There's no scripting or anything like that. So if you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, let me know. And that is it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is RxVR. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I shall catch you in the next video. Peace out, guys.